So whenever we say,
Get in, guys. Don't bite.
alright, are you guys
I only
ready?
choke on my own puke.
Wait, how do we introduce ourselves? We just talk.
We're gonna clap.
Okay.
Start it up. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, guys? Adam 91. Took a little hiatus.
Hey, hey.
Back with the Goon Squad. Goon Squad 1 podcast. I am the devil today. It's the Halloween episode. Happy Halloween! Woo! Woo! I'm here with two dudes that I chill with here and there. This is Doug.
I am Doug Quimby, aka Jimi Hendrix. Nice to meet you.
And then we got Malik.
Hey, I am Malik, also known as Malik. And I don't know what I would be. Like, I don't know. I say this is the Grim Reaper, but I don't think it is.
Well, what did the thing on the costume say it was?
I don't know, honestly. Like, second time wearing those ever. So. I feel like it says Grim Reaper, I think. It came with like a cane, maybe it came with like the, well, it showed the picture of the stick, but.
It wasn't included.
No,
I was
it
actually at
wasn't.
Spirit Halloween like a couple days ago, and like it's kind of a shame how much stuff does not, like, they show so many accessories.
But they have all the accessories there.
Oh, yeah.
For real. And like,
hat, shirt, not included.
actually, I got these sunglasses there. They were $10.
Oh, so,
I got a
okay.
beanie there for $6.
Is it like part of the Jimi Hendrix?
Well, it's supposed to be part of the Tommy Chong, the Cheech and Chong costume that me and my girl are gonna be doing. But you know, every year I'm just like, when people are like, "Oh, what are you gonna be?" I'm like, "Well, I can always do Jimi Hendrix." So I figured this was actually the perfect time to be Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
He's left-handed.
I'm also
And
left-handed.
honestly, it's the glasses. Like, if those were purple glasses, that would definitely make it a Jimi Hendrix costume. I don't know. That's just my
I'm just gonna go kill myself.
Yeah.
So how have you been, Adam?
Yeah.
I've been off the rocker.
I
Yeah.
can cheers to that, buddy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got drunk for like 3 months, and I lost my big tortoise.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, she was a big girl. I loved her. She got me through some shit. She was the first one I ever got. And I took her for a walk, and I was so plastered I didn't know I was walking her. And yeah. So I got really
That's
depressed
rough.
about that. So I was like, all right, I'll just get more drunk now. And then, I don't know, I was just waking up, you know, like, and doing all that. And I'm just like, not about it as much anymore, even though I did it last night.
I mean, yeah.
It's hard not to every once in a while. You gotta let that steam out.
Yes. If,
But it sounds like you're not doing that as often anymore, which is definitely good for your health.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Because it's like, no, it was unsustainable, and it was stopping me from doing all my stuff like this that I did for a minute. And
Yeah, it's your first podcast back in a minute.
yeah,
It is, right?
yeah.
It is my first time ever after being requested several
Yeah.
times.
This man is a hot commodity in the podcast community in upstate New York.
I never haven't done any of them.
We've been asking him for at least, like, because Kind of Live, Kind of Living started like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we're like, yo, we gotta have Malik on. You did come on 24-hour podcast.
24-hour, you're
Finally
right.
able to have him just stop in for a little while.
And I was, how long did I last?
I don't know. I fell asleep. I kind of low-key, well, like,
Yeah.
that podcast, we started at like, I want to say like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And by like
Right. And I think I came
3:45,
like
I
6.
was drunk already. And that was unsustainable. So, I don't know, I remember passing out at one point. There was a lot that I don't remember. I remember like singing at one point and also being really anxious about it.
We played board games.
Did we?
I think so.
See,
I don't remember what, because I did get drunk a little there too. And I mean, I was there for a while. I remember that.
that's cool. I'm happy you were there for a good amount of time.
But not 24 hours. It was like,
No, I ended up taking, I say take a nap. I passed out in front of my bathroom door and they actually made me go take a low-key nap. And then when I woke up, our friend Kaylin was painting outside because everything failed, so we're now streaming off a phone. So she was painting outside, but like,
there at that point.
at that time I had bees and like the little like roof on top of my front door.
Oh shit.
So like it was a problem for like me and everybody, and it was a problem for me for the past couple of years. But since I was so like out of it for being up for so long, I was just out there like, you gotta be one with the bees, y'all. If you don't mess with the bees don't mess with you.
And did it work?
I mean, it worked for. I didn't get stung.
Okay.
And now the bees are gone. I don't know what happened to them, but I did not see them this year.
What was your guys' best Halloween costume?
Oh dude, I never dress up. Never. This is the first Halloween costume I bought. I think I bought it last year, maybe. And yeah, I don't know. I never know what to dress up for. You know, like I always think a Middle Eastern, like Osama bin Laden.
Yo.
That would be like.
It's funny because I was like, like, what do you got, like, you get some of these guys work with, like, what you got.
I know.
But that's one thing I wouldn't have even thought.
No, but that would be a good one. Like,
I love that the people can't even see you right now. They have no idea.
You can see my beard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but what about you guys? What do you guys usually dress up as?
I don't know, skeletons and shit. When I was younger, I'd say my best costume was like Freddy Krueger, but I was like this tall. So it's like, I was like only halfway in the dreams.
Yeah.
Little Freddy.
Little Freddy.
I think what this top came from was a pirate costume, and I think I really went the year I was a pirate. That was truly me. Oh yeah, I think I got really drunk that year.
Dude, we should have pirates.
You should have like Halloween themes or something.
Oh yeah.
Like if it kicks off and then you have it like yearly.
So to be honest, I didn't even think about like the time of year it was. You were like, I was like, yeah. Well, you were like, bring a suit or a costume. I was like, this is the weirdest dress code I've ever been a part of. But like, I'm with it.
Yeah. No, it's always fun.
He's like, I'm dressing up, and I'm like, wait, is he having people over? And I was like, oh, it's a Halloween podcast. Yeah. So I fished this thing out. So, the only thing I had, so. Sorry, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy
Halloween. What are your guys' favorite Halloween memories?
Oh, man.
I don't know about y'all.
Cabbage night, maybe, the night before.
I knew it.
Yeah.
You seem like devious gentlemen. I knew this was gonna be a great question.
Too bad. Nothing too bad.
My favorite thing was I'd fucking go up to the neighbor's house, and I'd find out which one had the nicest pumpkin. Just looked real good.
Oh no.
And I'd blow that motherfucking candle out.
Nice.
Pull the top off, take a big fat shit in it.
Damn.
No way.
Swear to God.
That's pretty devious.
That's
I mean,
one
yeah.
devious trick.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
That is a devious
Well, you should have went last, because I can't top that.
I don't know if I could top it, but I think I get close. But like, it's not a Halloween one though. It's
okay, I'll allow it now.
It was like same age-ish, you know, with Cabbage Night, you go out with your friends, blah blah blah, and so it was like, I don't know, like 10th grade or something, 8th grade maybe or something, I don't know. But it wasn't Halloween, but me and my friends regularly ding dong ditched, and so you know, we would sometimes take it to the next level. We were just joking.
Yeah.
And so there's one lady, like, she had the best house because, like, where she lived, there's, like, across the street, there's mad woods. So you just literally ding-dong ditch, and you can have your buddies already waiting in the woods. And, like, one of you dare one of them to, like, go to the house, you'd all watch one of your buddies go to the house.
Just, like, pause real quick. Like, I was telling my girl about how I was doing audition in the house. I was really the exact same.
Dude, that's what makes it so good when, like, you watch, you're like, I don't know, we're gonna get caught or not.
They're so pissed.
Yeah. But, so we did this, right? And, like, it wouldn't be, like, even, like, a different neighbor. It would be, well, I mean, we did do different neighbors, you know, but this one lady had this one house. It was like we'd leave our friend's house, and she was like the first few houses we would hit, right? Mm-hmm. And so we would, you know, go to her door and ding dong ditch and run back into the woods where all of our friends were waiting. There's like 5 of us or something, and we would, you know, all like be in the woods and be like, no, daddy, no. And like we would watch this lady's expression on her face, her jaw drop, and she like, dude, she fucking went into like the house, and like we were like, we didn't know what was gonna happen, so we fucking just like waited, and then like just like I don't know how, like maybe 5 minutes or less, like I think it was a cop ahead of me with a spotlight, you know, just hiding in the woods and didn't see me, like stayed still and didn't move, and like. Fucking, you know, we didn't get caught, but it was just, that was a good one. That was like, that's like the first thing that pops into my mind, like saying fuck, you know? We didn't shit on her doorstep, we were joking about it though, we were thinking like, that would have brought it to like,
the ultimate level.
Like, that just like mind fucked the lady, like, there's someone getting like, fucked in the woods, and there's like shit on my doorstep, and you got like,
there's nobody here.
Yeah, like,
this is crazy.
I was like, I don't know.
Honey, we have to move.
But yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Thank you. And then we ding dong just as other guys, not on Halloween though, but we threw fireworks. We had like. No, I don't think they're fireworks. They're like the poppers, like the little like mini quarter dynamite sticks or whatever. You know, you can buy it. Like
yeah.
Oh, the real deal. Bam.
Yeah.
M80s.
Maybe
the
the
real
I think it was like the
Oh.
M80s, or the smaller ones. Like maybe unless there aren't any smaller ones.
Popping off of them? What do you do?
Well, so we would just ding dong just this guy's house, and then he would come out, and we would have him lit and toss him into his backyard. and then run off. And then we'd run off. We didn't even watch like to see his reaction.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that one.
No, and we wouldn't go back to that house like that lady. Like we would go back like you know.
Hit her back an hour and a half later
Yeah.
after you made your other rounds.
But yeah, that was
You're
No,
a
okay.
menace.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now that we're all like grown adults and like live in our own houses and apartments, like imagine getting ding dong. I would have wringed his neck out.
Dude, I'd laugh so hard if it was kids.
I
Get
know.
out my lawn and go out my door.
I know, right? This is moment
The first time I would be purely like surprised though. If kids did that to me, dude, like,
Yeah, dead ass. One time, I was walking down the street. Me and my pals, all impoverished young youth before teens. We weren't even teens yet. And we saw this bike. And we just fucking dead ass walked up on this family and grabbed the fucking bike. Oh, that's daylight.
In front of them?
Yeah. It was like ding dong ditchy in a way. It was like, he just walked up and grabbed the bike, ran off with it.
Was it
Hey,
theirs?
that's awesome. Yeah, it was their bike.
their bike?
They're like, yo.
Oh my.
Yo, you're taking our bike.
Dude, you want to know some crazy? Alright, actually to relate to that story, I remember one time I was walking around with my friends and just like George Village, you know, what we used to do.
Yeah.
And this one guy came up to me, like him and his girlfriend. I was probably like, 10, and this dude was probably like 16, 17, but like grown, you know,
Yeah.
for like my age. And he came up with this legitimate Fear Factor BMX bike. It was like black and yellow, and he was like, I don't even, like, he was trying to sell it to me. I think he might have just given it to me because I was a kid, I didn't have money.
Yeah.
And I definitely came home with a Fear Factor bike, but I never remember like thinking, I'm like, this dude definitely just like took this like 20 minutes ago and just got rid of it. I'm not saying that was you.
No, no. No, I
Keep
don't.
it forever though?
They love
It might still be in my mom's basement. Like,
Good for you.
I mean, I don't remember. Oh, I haven't ridden a. Oh,
So if
I haven't
anyone-
ridden a bike in like
Anyone
at
out
least
there is
9
missing a
years.
Fear Factor. Fear Factor.
Dude,
bike
that was
from
at
about
least.
8 years
That was
ago
like
or 10
almost
years
20
ago.
years ago.
Oh, 20 years ago.
Yeah, because I'm 28 now.
True,
So I was probably in that age, like 8, 9, 10.
True.
And probably scootering around the village.
Yeah, dude.
I miss being a little hoodlum, just running around causing chaos.
Oh my god, dude, not having any responsibilities, being
No.
out all day.
And then you get to meet up with all your friends who are like allowed to
When
do
none
it
of your friends
themselves.
had cars.
See, I did all year long, right? And then all the parents were like, all you other kids can do it for this night. And then they come out and we just all walk around.
I know, it was the
Dude, it was
best.
great.
So what part of New York did you grow up in? Because I mean,
Everywhere.
damn straight, you're around
Yeah, except
town.
the city. Everywhere except the city. Western, eastern. I've lived in rural. No. I've lived in rural, western New York, past Syracuse area, like on the Ontario
Okay.
coast. It was nice. It wasn't bad. A lot of rural country kids and
Lots of small towns,
small
basically.
towns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone went to
Easy to
Watertown.
meet.
Commuting to Watertown to fucking get them groceries. And all
How
that.
far away from here?
4.5 hours
Oh,
probably.
shit.
Yeah, no joke.
New York big as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, I think it was
Like
towards
Buffalo was like
Pennsylvania
4
side, I
hours.
think.
Dude, so when
Yeah,
I was
Pennsylvania's
driving
like 4
back
hours.
from Las Vegas, my last day was basically all New York. It was like 10 hours because I
Yeah.
entered from like the west side and we lived basically on the east coast of it.
East side.
So
East side.
yeah, no, like it was at least 8 hours of driving through.
I think that's an E, or is it this way? I don't know
East
how it is on the
side.
camera.
I don't.
I feel like it's back. I feel like you gotta do it backwards.
This way, right? East side.
I don't know.
Do it twice. East.
Yeah, but sounds fun. Was it fun growing up in different areas? Or no?
It was alright. There was like nothing to do in the town, so I'd just break into the school and
Sick.
play all the instruments and skateboard in the hallways and stuff.
I've always wanted to skate, and so Mel, I can relate to this. You know, at Lake George High, the stairs going down to the technology room.
Yes.
I've always wanted to skate those steps. I'm like, that would be so easy.
Yeah. Wait, the ones that are.
They're carpeted.
Yeah, the
But,
big
like-
one with the big stair.
It's like
8.
it's like an 8 set.
That's
yeah.
crazy, but it's right around a turn. How would you get speed for that?
Well, no, the run up. No, it's more the landing is the issue. The run up, because it's a straight run up all the way, like
Wait,
the whole hallway.
Where's the?
So okay. Oh man. All right.
Well, I know
So
where the tech room is.
okay. How about so you know where the tech room? So if
okay.
you walk
Oh,
right out of the tech room, there's
Oh.
either 2 routes you go. You can either go
Yeah,
up the
go.
stairs or around or like down
Or
the hallway.
left,
So
yeah.
if you go up the stairs, those are the stairs I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that one. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
8
yeah.
set. That's like 5.
No,
maybe
it's definitely
even
like at least 6.
Okay, I was thinking, so you know when you go up the smaller step, and then you go to your left and go up the other set of stairs? That big one? Remember those ones?
I do kind of remember what you're talking about.
That,
Yeah.
That's what I thought was the 8, but that's probably like
No,
fucking
that's
20.
fucked up.
Yeah.
that's-
and,
that's
and then
bad.
when you get to the top, it goes around that turn.
Mm.
And I'm like, there's no way you can fucking get
No,
the speed
that
for
one,
that,
no,
like around
no,
but
never.
that lower one,
Yeah,
That'd
no,
be
that one,
pretty
no,
sick.
it's very
like
ideal.
Tony Hawk. That's-
Tony Hawk.
Dude,
I skated at some fall school.
Really?
Inside?
Yeah, inside, yeah.
Like
all
illegally.
the time. Yeah, all the time when I was a kid. Bring my skateboard in,
Hey.
they fucking
There was
closed it.
one time the fucking gym doors were unlocked at the high school. It was like senior year, and it was like towards the end when we were graduating. And
This is squeak
if
right
it went
now.
longer, it would be real suspicious.
Yeah, that's
It
the-
was only like
It's a Halloween mouse.
That's a fucking bad Halloween mouse. That thing, like, that's like
some shit, dude.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, that's like dog size Halloween mouse.
Yeah. I said that's what it's like. I taught her that.
Well done, well done.
Yeah.
Your turtles are one with the Halloween.
Dude, my turtles fuck.
As they should, as they should.
They snap each other's pussies.
It's one boy, one girl.
He snaps her pussy.
He fucking
He gets in there.
fills that thing up.
Damn straight.
does his thing, dude.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully, if I ever get a clutch
She,
of
and you know, I heard she needs it at least 3 times a day.
At least,
Dude, that's awful, but
That's crazy.
I knew someone like that, and they used to get mad at me if I didn't give it to her 3 times a day and drain it. And honestly, I needed to drink so much more water.
You gotta start drinking pineapple juice too.
No, I was smoking
If
cigarettes.
she wants to swallow your cum, then you drink lots of pineapple juice.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Pineapple
true.
juice and.
Was she at least on birth control?
Pineapple juice.
That's
Oh.
oof.
I hope so.
I mean, she's not pregnant now. It's been a while, right? So
That's what I'm talking about.
that's all that matters.
It's all controlled.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
all
need to worry
over
about
I was
that.
talking to.
Yeah.
She fucking wanted the same thing. Like she said she was at first, but then she told me later that like something happened or that she had to, I don't know, get an abortion when you were younger. They half messed it up, and now it's just like really hard for you pregnant. So it's like I guess I kind of looked down on that one too.
I am the devil. Yes. Let's abort. Abort.
Oh man, that is wild.
I mean, in all honesty, I don't really have any fucking political ties or whatever. I can't get an abortion, so abortion, whatever.
I mean,
You know what I'm
definitely should be
saying?
their choice. I'll tell you.
So,
I'll tell you what.
my-
It shouldn't be old white men deciding. That's my only
It's not
preference.
what for
It should be a
for anything.
person's own decision.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Just men, women.
Like abortion, but like also in general. Because like, I mean, do you listen to your
Well,
grandpa?
Now, my real
Did your
question
grandpa
is,
run your
what if,
household?
like, let's say hypothetically, I mean, okay, I know, and I don't even give a fuck really. Like, I agree with you actually. At the end of the day, like, if the person wants to get an abortion and they do, I mean, if there was like maybe not an overabundance of like people, then maybe like be like, okay, keep it and then adopt out or something. But like we're overpopulated, so okay with that. And I mean, whatever, dude. Like, our country sends us to war and we die. So like, what's the difference between fucking, you know, like an abortion and like sending like. It makes no sense. Like, it really is like,
whoa.
you can have to be 21 to smoke and drink, but you can get sent out and shoot a gun and kill people, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we gotta let.
but you can't,
more
like, someone
responsibility.
else is getting mad at you for getting an abortion, like, okay. Like, whatever, I mean, yeah, I guess that could be
I don't
the
know.
next future president or whatever.
Yeah, but like
so-
if you don't have like the means to support a child, I feel like.
Hear me out. I feel as though we're
I was
pacifying our youth.
Sorry.
I think that
Oh, no, I forgot, that's why I said it. I forgot where I was going.
we should expect our kids to like be adults, you know what I mean? Like at a certain age, even at like 16. I think that.
that's
Think
what
about it. When our parents were older, how old did they have to be to drink alcohol?
18.
Yeah, well, but then
Fucking-
people, it started
I
getting,
mean,
it started getting, like,
They
more
slowly are
the population increased, and then the number of people doing idiot things increased, and then that's when it's like one rotten apple grows the bunch.
Yeah, but that's not the same bunch anymore.
Like,
It's
my
totally
aunt
different
told me,
tree now.
like,
So why
two
did they
stories
do
about
that?
how when
There's those people in every bunch.
yeah, well, my aunt, like, told me stories when she's at, like, multiple times has been pulled over, like, drunk, and cops had, like, followed her home or told her to follow them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
back in the day.
Back in
Yeah.
the day when she was like,
Back
she was
in the
like
day.
16 or something.
Well, no,
So-
nowadays it's kind of messed up. Like, I mean, I don't know if this is, it seems very true. Like, cops are like out here for quotas. Like, you always see them a lot more at like
Yeah.
the end of the months. Like, and that seems like a weird policy. Like, they have to give out so many tickets every single month or
No,
every
that's
single year. And
bullshit.
it's like, well, like, you know, like not like I feel like the goal should be like making sure like everybody like. Wouldn't the ultimate ideal society get to the point where it's like nobody's really breaking the laws like that? Like you don't have to give out a certain amount. I
Yeah.
know,
Mm.
I know, but like with like what they're
Here's my thing. I like the North Way, right?
yeah.
Give me fucking the ability to change it, right?
I'm autobahn that bitch.
Yeah, but here's what I'll do, right? The whole thing, cameras, each exit to each exit. All you gotta do is just time the fucking space between which camera to which, like,
They do
from
that
exit
for
to
Easy
exit.
Pass.
to
So-
left.
They do that for Easy Pass. You know, if you go from one Easy Pass to like the next one way too fast, they'll ticket you.
That's what I'm saying, just do it like that, so it's like indiscriminate.
No, I definitely feel that. My anxious brain, because, I mean, the way I drive is always pretend like there's a cop behind me that way.
Yeah.
I never have to worry about when there is.
Yes.
And you know, I haven't been pulled over in years, thank the Lord, bless that. And I think it's because I drive a Subaru Outback, it's very white, old person mobile. When I did not have that, dude, I got pulled over like 4 times a
I was
month.
on 110 on the highway just before. Like this fucking, like Dodge Charger guy tried racing me. Or he didn't try racing me, he just like, he was swerving in and out of traffic like a fucking crackhead.
Madman?
Yeah.
And you're like, let's match.
Well, no, there's like this Jeep the Jeep actually flew by me first going like, I was going like 82. And this Jeep flew by me fast going through traffic. And I'm like you know, going through. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, nice. And then I saw this fucking, I wasn't gonna race them, you know. I'm like already speeding, like the people in the left lane were going all like 80, 78, you know. And I was like, where? And then this guy, like Dodge Charger or something, fucking came through, he's like following that dude. And I was like, okay, well, if there's 2 people speeding, I guess I could like get away with it, you know. They're clearly going like 100, so if I can go 90, like they'll get the ticket first, whatever. So I did that, and then he must have slowed down and wanted me to like, he wanted to see the speed. So he got behind me and started to accelerate, and I kept up with him. And I could have probably, maybe, like, passed him if I didn't have a fluid. But yeah, so, I don't know.
I remember-
But I don't get speeding tickets either, like, you know, knock on wood.
That is
I
what it is.
guess, you know, lucky me.
I
but-
will say there was one time, it was probably like a couple months ago, I was like driving on the highway, left lane, cruising, like I know I cruised at like 74,
Yeah.
and like there was this one Jeep that was like trying to just haul ass, and I was like, got in the middle lane, I'm like, you do you, bud boy.
Yeah.
And like a cop was following him, and like I was like,
How fast was he going?
dude, he was at least going like 90, he was,
Wow.
he was
Could've been
fucking
an
it.
undercover cop.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot.
like also like dude, this one cop was following him for like I was like, I mean as much as I could, like I was kind of like watching him go down the highway. Like I saw this man get like literally like he wasn't getting back into like the middle lane. He was just like he was as if like the cop was like pushing him to go faster. Like that's how he was acting. And like I watched this man get pulled over. I was like, that was crazy.
Oh, he did get pulled over.
He did. I watched the entire. I was
How
like,
long was he
yeah.
getting called for before you got
I
pulled
would
over?
say, alright, I feel like I saw, like, he passed me around, like, exit, like, 18, and I feel like by, like, I would say, like, around the rest stop, by, like, exit 17,
Okay.
he got pulled over.
Was it
But,
tonight?
no, this was, like,
okay.
this was weeks ago,
Alright.
weeks ago. Yeah, no.
So,
Dude, another...
So like, yeah, so like exit, give or take a half exit.
Yeah.
He followed.
I would say he followed him for like at least like a good mile. He
No.
gave him the chance to
Yeah,
slow
yeah.
down and get back into the middle lane because like you know like once in a while you're passing.
Was it dark out?
No, dude,
No?
it was broad daylight,
Oh,
bro.
man, that's
It was
even
broad
more
daylight,
sexy balls,
dude.
dude.
It was just being white.
Some people are
And like you know, if
Yes,
you have
of
money,
course.
you're like, yo, I can afford this.
Yeah.
affluents.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Every-
Like,
So
it could
like,
never be
so
me.
you know, I have the STI or whatever. My buddy has the WRX, and I have like the little wing on the back.
Yeah, it's sick.
And I don't like. I mean, I speed probably faster. Yeah. It's not like, and I don't speed like continuously. You know, I was actually before these people passed me tonight. I was actually going like just a nice set 78. There's people going 78, 80. I was just like whatever. But like my buddy that has the WRX, he gets tickets all the time. And he's like, oh, it's a nice sporty sports car. And I'm like, dude, I have literally the same thing plus a wing, and I don't get pulled over because.
No, it's really
Like,
how you act,
I think
bro.
it's
Stay with
like
the
I don't
pack.
think he he
Stay
slowed
with the
down
pack.
too late when
Ye-
there's
yeah.
U-turns coming up. I don't know. I must. Or
Dude,
he's
like
just
I
really
will
unlucky or something.
slow
I
down
have no
everybody
idea.
in the left lane. Like I know that cop stop's coming
Yes.
up, and like I want to
Yeah.
do 82, but I'm in front and I'm not getting a ticket.
Mhm.
So
or if
like
you
I
see,
will
mad
slow
brake
down.
lights in
Yeah.
front of you, like way up.
Yeah,
Coming,
yeah.
like, you know, you're like, oh, cop U-turn's coming up in like a second over this turn.
I was
You see,
out,
like all the
dude.
cars brake. You're like,
I was
okay,
like
you're-
passing a car at 75 a day, and like there was a cop in the U-turn, and like I was sweating bullets. But like I was also.
How fast were you going?
I was no, like I had my cruise set to like 74, but this one car, I think he was like out of state, and like he was going like 74, and like my car has the eyesight, so it'll keep a certain distance away. So like it was like staying at 74, but like I just felt like I was getting really close to him, so I was like, I'm just gonna fucking pass this dude. Like I don't.
Yeah.
So like I got in the left lane, and it was like going like 75 to like 77 to kind of get past him. It was like getting past him, but like. You know, when you left off cruise control, like it
Also-
sometimes take a second because you're going downhill.
If a cop pulls out and say follows you, I think if they're like not having a bad day, I think they'll like, if they do want to catch you for speeding and they see you just like we're trying to go, let's say 77 past that car, and then you get back in the middle,
Oh,
and go
yeah.
74 again, they'll probably just like go. Grab
Yeah,
it.
no, he didn't pull out at all because like by the time I passed him, I was already going like 74, and then I dropped down to like 72.
Yeah.
But like that's what.
I like
It's
to
risky.
speed, but
It's
last time
fun.
I got a ticket, it was for like a lot of points. And I ended up having to pay a big fine.
Damn.
And what I did was, I paid it all in pennies. Because fuck that.
That's
Basically,
awesome move. Not gonna lie.
I see
Super
it
petty.
as
It's really petty.
like, it's
Really
legal
petty.
if you have the money. It's legal to speed if you have the money. All right, red ticket.
That's what I'm
Red
saying.
ticket,
Well,
come on.
It is
I got this to
legal
go.
to speed, I guess. to a
But
certain
like, here's my thing: if you're speeding to get someplace and you get pulled over, then you're not gonna get there on time.
Like,
Yeah, yep, that's the worst part.
like if you are going like, you know,
But you know what cops love to do
150,
is take
that's
their
a felony.
fucking time.
That's a felony, isn't it? That's
What?
a lot. Going like 150.
I know if you double the limit,
I've doubled the limit.
That's not.
I
the
definitely
good.
have on
That's
my
not
motorcycle.
good. I bet you have, bro. I bet you have.
I might. I
Little speed.
think I got up to
Little
like
speed reaper here.
speed. That's what I am for Halloween. Speed reaper.
I am the devil.
You are
So
the
what
devil.
have you been up to? What's your
Collecting
devious acts?
souls.
Yeah.
Collecting souls.
Any good souls lately?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I
They're
imagine.
all bad.
They're all
And all
bad.
slutty
Yeah.
souls. All
Yeah,
slutty
I get them
souls.
for pretty cheap. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not doing too much. Just fucking hanging out.
Collect your souls.
Oh my gosh! Hey, yo!
Just hanging out, bud. Yeah.
That devil's hanging out. Yeah. Damn, that thing just getting bigger.
I know.
Oh my God.
Well, it squirts too.
Jeez, I think
didn't
I'm wearing the
see
mask.
that.
That's why I'm wearing the mask. Did you bring the?
Jim is kind of out on this one.
Did you bring
No
the
boys.
audience? The audience, the like you know how I don't know. I can't explain that right now. It's like they
You
wear
gotta
like the
try.
fucking rain ponchos and like okay, so I don't know. Like say it's a terrible example, but like the stupid Nickelodeon slime fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they were like, oh, let's throw on the fucking wet jackets, whatever. Fucking
Are you talking about ponchos?
ponchos? Yeah. Rain jackets. Rain jackets.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But you
Everybody
brought,
get your
you brought
ponchos
those for the
out.
audience, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
fucking awesome.
Delayed bird.
Yeah, delayed. You know
I'm
how it
just
is.
slow. That's what it is.
Let me have that delayed burn. We got all the vapes in action here, camera.
Dude, so how are you? So like, I mean, vapes are our cigarettes, guys. Obviously, we know how bad cigarettes are. Obviously, we know vapes are bad, but the research won't be out for the next like 20, 30 years. What are you guys expecting? Because if I can grow an extra lung, I'll tell you what, I could smoke mad blunts every day.
I didn't think of that.
I know, like I was saying with physical
What if
activity,
humans like start growing an extra mouth just to smoke?
bro, you
I
can take
want
some,
second
you
dick.
can take some birth control and then
Eventually.
like grow a baby outside your womb.
That's kind of crazy.
Nexplanon.
Dude.
That's crazy shit.
I want a second dick.
Some people are
Second
born with
dick.
2 dicks.
What? No
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I think so.
That's awesome.
We'd have to get the
One in the
phones out
pink,
there.
one in the stink.
Yeah.
One in the pink, one in the stink.
You'd be the one
Gotta
man
find them
hand.
freaks.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
upsides and downsides, you know.
Yeah.
They can only find a certain set of women.
Keep the foreskin on one and get rid of the foreskin on the other.
Damn.
Just to have like,
That's a comparison.
Yeah.
Before and after.
If the girl wants, like, you know, like.
What's your
foreskin,
preference,
she has to
baby?
be on
Yeah.
Are you religious or nah?
Yeah. She goes, I don't know. She's like, I guess we'll have to find out and see. Terrible.
Oh
Imagine
man.
that would be terrible washing two dicks.
I'd say my
What
favorite.
if they get tangled up?
I'll tell you what's terrible, washing long ass hair, bro. It took me
Yeah.
I took a shower today and like majority of it was like I have to like shampoo my hair and then I have to condition it and like kind of separate it and then I gotta rinse it out and then condition it again.
Are you supposed to leave conditioner in for a small time? Like,
I leave it I put it in and leave it in while I wash my body. But since I've been working so much I haven't showered in like
10 days, 20?
No, it's like at least once a week when it gets bad. I mean, but I try to go like, 3-4 days,
You're saving the planet.
But like also,
Saving
I don't
the
really get
rainforest.
that dirty. Like I'm not like at work like putting in a sweat.
True.
Like
Yeah,
you
you
know,
do
like
enough.
like
That's
I
what
read
you do.
deodorant. It's not like I'm a stanky motherfucker.
True.
Like
Yeah.
I change my clothes every day.
Yeah.
But like,
Might be healthier in some degree.
I mean, it's just my hair.
You're not
My
supposed
hair.
to wash your hair every day anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it works for my hair, which honestly, like, I don't want to lose. My dad, bald as hell. My mom, I mean, she got good hair.
Enjoy washing
That
it while
dude-
you
It
have
comes
it.
from your mom's side though.
I'm really hoping. I honestly, at this point, because like when I was like 17, my mom like gave me a haircut after I got busted, and I was really, I went through like 2 days. I was like, they're gonna test my hair,
Oh, shit.
so I had her give me a buzz cut. And while she was doing that, she like stopped and was like went over to my dad and was like talking and whatnot. Basically made it seem like I was like balding already. So I was like, ever since that day, I'm like, I only got like trims, like a couple inches off here, a couple inches off there. So that's why it's so long. But like, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's really bald. Like I'm not like, don't seem to be thinning out. But yeah, you know, you never know.
I don't know how it goes.
It is all genetics.
Is it your grandfather on your mom's side? Is that how it goes?
I don't know. My mom was kind of orphaned out.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, and then, but like I know her grandfather that just died. He also was bald. I mean, a lot of men go bald.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I get to keep this hair
For
for
a
at least
hat.
another like 10, 15 years, and with the hat, so it'll bald in the areas around the hat.
I'm
So
going
like,
bald a little bit, and I never wore hats my whole life. So
I mean, I feel like I see you with hats a
Yeah,
lot.
because I'm going bald now.
Okay.
A little
Fair.
bit.
Fair.
Yes.
You know what picture I saw today?
Oh,
Like, I
that
was-
one Facebook one?
Yeah, we met you back in the day, dude. So like
Yes,
one of the
oh
first
my
times we met
God.
this guy, I was probably, a young lad, and he was also a younger lad. But like we both kind of
So
had
older than him,
afros.
but younger
Yes.
than I am now.
Yes, yes. We're both younger than we are today.
Yeah.
Some Alec-
Young enough to where I was able to grow an afro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we both somewhat had afros. So I know that I was actually thinking at Francois Cabon's house above the liquor store. Yeah. Dude, that's my favorite name for him so far.
I noticed.
Francois. Francois.
Yeah, my buddy has a kid named Francis, so not Frankie, but Francis. But I think it's Frankie the same as Francis? A shortened version of Francis?
It's a French version.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, this kid's name's Francis. And I
don't know why that was so funny.
I like to do mine. And I call his kids Francois all the time.
Francois. Hey, I would too. Shout out Francois. Both Francois.
Both Francois.
And actually, the Francois who helped out at the Wild in the Trees, he was tearing down the lights on the stage. Shout out to you. Also, you let us use your wrench to the one vendor who
Sick.
didn't bring all his tools, but he had that wrench. He also had that wrench tied like with a rope and a carabiner so he could hook it to himself, which is also a very smart move.
He used a wrench before, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, the carabiner in the belt loop is nice.
Mhm.
I actually like
Yeah.
I've had the same carabiner for a couple years. I don't know about y'all if you like worry about the life of a
No,
carabiner.
I got one.
It's like I've been like I kind of need to buy another one, but also where do you buy carabiners?
I don't know, but it's not on this one. It's on my Commando piece. I got one from like
What is
the
it?
army or some
Oh,
shit.
it's this piece. It's kind of like the rock climbing equipment that like
That's
put
what
all your
that
key rings
name
on.
is?
It's called a carabiner.
Oh.
Yeah. You also know what the plastic piece at the end of a shoelace is?
No, what's that?
It's an aglet.
Aglet.
Aglet. Shout out for you, some
Aglet.
damn
I got
Pokemon.
4 fucking aglets right now. I'm wearing
Mm.
2
I think-
Venuses.
What I'm gonna do for Halloween is be the cool dude and get king size candy bars and leave them out in the bowl.
Yeah.
And see who's bold enough to steal the bowl from me.
And you say it, and say you're getting filmed, even though they're not, and just to see it's like an even bolder move. Like how bad do you
Dude,
want
just
to
put
spoil the
this
candy?
camera right there.
Dude, if that camera is what you end up getting stuck. You'd have to have a camera.
I would
like,
steal that, yeah.
You'd have to have
That
a
would be
camera
pretty
watching
sick.
the camera, so like you can.
Dude, but like, I feel like a kid nowadays, they would see that because it's cool, but then they would not know how to use that
Mhm.
thing.
Or just
Oh,
knock
dude.
it over, just like, fuck you.
How old?
Yeah.
How old is that fucking thing? Like 20? 20?
No, it's
No?
30.
30. Oh, I thought you were gonna say less. Damn.
It's like 94 or
Damn, that
something.
thing is fucking
Uh,
beast status.
It's a reporter camera.
Really?
Yep. So basically, you can use a specific type of tape. I think it's called VHS dash E or S or something, and it's for studio news capture, so you can have it be like
Like higher
2
quality.
days.
Oh.
No, 2 days long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Heard.
just like
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Like the like a longer film.
yeah, she can just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could like pause it
And
and
going,
then tape
and
more
going.
right and stuff. Yeah.
But I
But it's
prefer
meant to like
to record over the classics.
nice.
Dude, yeah, your little method that you showed us, that was a neat little
I
hack.
know.
Yeah.
How'd you find that one out?
I was just born in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
what they're referring to is like I record all this shit in VHS. Everything's in VHS and fucking just grabbed a tape and showed them the old trick where you put a piece of tape over the copyrighted little cube that they pull out
Nice.
and it works out great.
Yeah. That was actually.
So right now we're
ingenious.
recording over Twister.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Twister.
Twister.
I mean,
Classic.
Let's say goodbye to Twister.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Twister. Twist it up.
Halloween album.
You used to smoke the big box vapes. I don't know if you used to. Did
I
you ever
tried.
Oh,
see
yeah.
like the smoke videos where they would
Yeah.
get
Oh,
like
I was in the
fucking-
tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
you
was
ever
able
tried
to do those.
Dude, I tried to do those a couple times.
I still know the hand motion.
Yeah.
It was a fucking hand motion.
It was all in the.
It
Look at the wrist.
You had like the best smoke cloud on the table ever, and if you didn't do the hand motion right,
Dude, you were done.
yeah, you have to go in smooth and then like throw your palm forward and bring it back.
And like, I wish we had a box
I
vape.
know. That's like half of me. I'm like, I want to start getting those again, but I don't. I want to quit these anyway. So.
Dude, I mean, me too, but me and quitting nicotine has been like a 7-year battle it's always gone in nicotine's favor.
Cheers.
Do the triple.
Triple.
Do the triple.
Triple it
Triple
up,
it
Mr.
up.
Reed, bro. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was a
Nice.
good one.
I'll sign up for such things.
Oh, dude,
that was a good one for sure. No.
He's tripling it up.
Are these glasses still lit up?
Yeah, they are, dude. They're faded too. They go in and
Yeah,
out.
this is actually
They
like
do.
I bought, so I don't ever, like I was mentioning earlier, I don't ever buy Halloween costumes or dress up for Halloween. Not like, it's not like I don't want to. It's just, you know,
Yes,
like.
you might
Yeah.
not help me for
Well, I do. No. I mean, not as much as I should.
That's so bad.
I thought it tasted pretty good.
It's like you have to hit it at the right combo.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
hit
hit
it.
all at the same time. I mean,
Well,
you can
that's
hit
what we did. Well, why are you telling us this now after we
so,
all
like-
both died over
So
here?
this one's
I'm
harder
trying.
to hit than the rest, right? So you gotta do bing, 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 and then
was.
take these off and do this a little bit. That's like the combo.
Yeah, dude.
Double,
Dude,
double,
I've seen
double,
the
single,
method.
single.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, I remember Malik brought me to like all the mountains this year, and by all the mountains, I mean Gore Mountain.
Yeah.
Gore Mountain's the best.
It really is. I mean, there's a lot of other good ones too, but Gore has really good ones.
Dude, there was this
Come
one
on.
day that
Yeah.
that we snuck in, and I like,
Oh
I don't
my
even
God.
know how
Oh,
we
yeah.
got up, but it was like top lifts only, like.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
like-
like they only check your passes on the lower levels, and like once you get to like the higher chairlifts, like on the summit area, they don't do like ticket lifts because they assume everyone that.
Yeah,
So you got up to that point.
So you
And
hike up there?
no, so like
I feel like
no,
it
it was
was sneaky
busy.
daisy.
Yeah, it was really busy, and I think he just.
No, I think I went through it because I had like a season pass from the FISU World University game. Shout out y'all.
Yeah, and sometimes people like, well, even like legit me, like I have a pass, and like sometimes you try to go through the thing and it won't open for you, and if you like, you could like just step around. I mean,
Yeah,
and what's
so-
they gonna say, like go back, and like, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
So like
so-
he had the pass, even though.
And it didn't work, so I
Yeah.
stepped around.
And he's like, he
and-
could have used that excuse, and I mean.
And, like nobody asked me, so we
No.
got up there, and then we just top lifts all day,
Yeah.
mixing vapes left and right.
We did mix vapes many a day.
That was a great time.
Was that rumor?
What?
Rumor?
We didn't do rumor, but like that little area,
Yeah.
and like there's other lifts over to the
I
right.
will say,
If you're like
dude,
going from the
we
bottom.
went hella far
We went to the
one way.
we went to the Burnt Ridge area, which
Yeah,
is
dude.
far right.
Dude,
That's like
and like for me, so like that was like really like my second year, like literally like snowboarding
we
really
had a
at all.
powder day too.
I don't even know if it was, no, I don't even think so, no, but I just remember like pushing and like pushing and pushing and like
To
I'm
get to
not
that
that
one
good
lift,
at that.
right? That one
Yeah.
lift, yeah.
Oh dude, I was not
It's
good
that
at
part
that.
where it's like, if you're like staring like up at the mountain, it would be like the furthest right spot you can get to, and that's like Burnt Ridge area. And, but to get there, it's like, you have to take the one lift and then make sure to stay like to the left, and then it brings you to the Burnt Ridge, and then there's that lift that brings you to the summit that they don't check IDs or whatever, So, but to get to that lift, it's like, it's not flat, but it is flat.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Which part where you get a hump. Yeah.
And it's real long.
It's cool, yeah.
It
I
is
like that.
cool, but,
It's
actually,
boring.
I stopped halfway, like, on that trail one day. I had to take a really bad piss, and I had my GoPro stick on me. And, I didn't open my jacket to take a piss, right? And when I, like, trudged the snow out, it must have fallen out of my jacket, and I realized.
No.
And, that area was closing first, and I didn't want to, like, trudge all the way through the thing, and then stop. And so the next day I went back, and it was there, and I found it over a stick.
Nice.
I was like, nice.
I was not
I knew I was
expecting that.
I knew I was going back the next day, and I was like, and it wasn't gonna snow, so I was like, it should be there, and I went back.
You're clever.
You're a smart guy, Malkazine.
I try. I mean, I
That's
lost
my
my
new
cell
favorite
phone
nickname for him.
one time, one winter.
Malkazine.
Malkazine. With my fucking red eyes, I love it. But yeah, no, I've lost my cell phone like 3 times one winter and found it 3 times.
Dude, it was crazy. So
You there?
but me and him went snowboarding with this one girl this year, and
Oh
straight
my
up,
gosh.
she broke her wrist.
Oh my.
That-
I heard about that actually.
Oh my, that was
I didn't know that was together.
wild.
That's so
I was
Yeah,
there. I
yeah.
was, dude, and like, to be honest,
Yeah.
the wildest part of that whole day was this girl's just like, she would vape anywhere
yeah,
and blow out clouds, and that was honestly the most anxious part of the whole
in Hudson Headwaters. We were in Hudson Headwaters waiting for her to go in to get her wrist x-rayed, and she's sitting there
Dude, just
vaping, and I go, I don't think you should do that in here. And she's like, I don't. She looks at me, she goes, I don't care. And I go, all right.
Dude, like, I'm over there sitting, I'm like, I'm not gonna tell the bitch that just broke her arm, she can't
Yeah.
vape.
I'm like, I'll say it once nicely, and I'm not the one that's gonna get in trouble.
And like, you know what? And that was the craziest thing, like, dude, like, Hudson Headwaters, in the doctors,
Yes.
at the bar,
And at the bar too, yeah.
at Gore Mountain,
In the fucking ski
in
patrol area.
the ski patrol
She
area.
like actually waiting in the bed like, for the
literally
lady to come down.
Every single
Bruh.
area, every indoor spot this lady was in,
Like, yeah.
and nobody told
No
this
one
girl
said anything.
anything.
Yeah,
No,
it's kinda hilarious.
I was
Let her
like,
do what she needs.
I feel like I'm hiding my vaping way too
And I don't even
much.
think she was like discreetly like she was hitting it and then blowing
Dude,
it
no,
out.
no,
like,
no,
no.
that was the
Even,
thing.
like,
Not
into your shirt.
just no.
It was like like savage
Dude, just
mode.
no.
And then
she
the
was-
other wild thing was in the very beginning when she like fell and broke her wrist, and she's like just initially fell down, and she goes, oh my wrist, like I think I broke my wrist, right? And I'm, I'm not like entirely like you're lying, but I'm like, overreacting. She probably like
Because we didn't actually see what, like, it was like the 1 second that nobody was watching this girl.
Yes. Yeah, literally.
Like, I like literally looked over like right after she fell and like dude, it was like literally the perfect circumstance.
Yeah, but no, she was like, she did have a broken wrist, but like, she was trying to, she goes, I need to take my cell phone out and call someone or something, and I didn't know if her wrist was broken or not yet, and I was like, your wrist isn't broken yet, so I couldn't see it yet. It was still like, it had blood on and everything.
Dude, she was trying to use it though.
And I was like, and I go, stop. I go, stop moving your hand. I go, let me look at it first. And so, she's like, okay, so, and I mean, it's not like, and I like, hung out with her like once or twice before, I think, like we went jacket shopping or something. For like winter jacket shopping, and I'm not like, I don't stare at wrists, dude. I don't stare at people's wrists and I'm like, oh, that's a normal wrist, So like when I fucking looked at a wrist, it was mangled, and I'm like, holy shit. I go, that doesn't look normal. But I also was like high because we were blazing. And I was like, I don't know, maybe that's just what a wrist looks like. And so I was like, all right, like.
Didn't look at the other wrist.
And she like, and I told her it was fine, whatever, right? Even though I was like, oh, that's really funny. But, all right, and then she didn't like freak out.
It was the biggest hassle of getting on the mountain because they didn't have like the free passes.
I wanted my buddy to get me a free pass, and he forgot to call it in, even though he said the day before he did have it called in. And so I had to buy her the ticket, or I was able to get one free pass, right?
Like, yeah, you really like one free pass, and I had to like buy it was, dude, like we were like it was the biggest effort getting this,
and we finally did, and we were having a good day.
We were we took like 2 runs,
and she was doing good.
She was, dude. It was out of nowhere.
She caught an toe side edge, and instead of just like going and falling, she like tried catching herself.
Yeah.
She's just strong.
Yeah.
Not so strong.
And not so strong there. That's like that, and
she went and had beers afterwards.
I know, and actually,
dude, she gave that bitch like a champ, bro.
She for having a broken wrist, dude, like.
Dude, she hung out for the next couple of hours.
She did, She actually hit me up the other day, but.
Good for you.
No, she
I
was
wouldn't
really
have dated
cool.
her.
I didn't want. I was like, we're friends, I friend zoned.
Yeah, you suck at snowboarding. I don't want to date you.
No, not even that.
No, and honestly, like, dude, she picked it up pretty quickly.
She really did.
Like, she would have had like a really great time.
Really
like, it was like literally just
doing bad. Like she.
Wait a second. Was this her first time?
It was her first time in years.
Wow.
But we started off on the bunny hill, and she was doing okay.
You were giving her instructions.
And
you are a snowboard instructor, so
and
like.
she was kind of getting it, and so we went on the double chair right next to the bunny hill. She wanted to. Told her to take it really easy, and then we did.
I feel like we went down
and
one
then
time.
And then we
made it down one time
we
and
did
rode
make
up.
it down, and then she was like, I don't know if we did that trail, the double chair or whatever. Maybe it's a quad now, but it's like that one next to the bunny hill. I don't know if we did that 3 times or twice.
Yeah.
Like
we did it. We went around a couple times. Like it wasn't like our first
we did
trip
bunny hill
up.
for like a half an hour, 45 minutes. Some douchebag fucking guy yelled at us. Remember?
Yep.
That dude, that fucking guy with the orange jacket.
Around.
The guy in the orange jacket, and then we made a joke about how, because I just got this orange jacket, and I'm like, oh, he's jealous that mine's better than his. But no, he was just being a douche. He was just like, you can't do those moves around here. Or
oh, dude, no, he was doing some buttery ass 180s and shit.
I did like a fucking a butter into like
oh, and that guy was trying to
and like no one was around me or anything, but he was like, oh, there's kids around, you can't hit it. I understand, but I didn't even know.
I don't know. To me,
but like,
what like sparked me with skateboarding was like seeing somebody do a trick, and it was like, holy shit.
I know.
So I feel like all those kids learning how to snowboard that day.
That's like sick, right?
Dude, I was like, I want to know how to do that.
Yeah, So, and then he said something else, and I was like, all right. So that's why it pushed us to go to the double chair, or the next little like chair thing. And we did that once or twice, and then she was like, oh, let's go do the fucking square trail gondola. And then she got fucking past the hardest part. The fucking.
It was literally we got to the part that we were like that we went
already
down like
did
4
twice.
times.
Yeah, twice or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then like she was like tuckered out, like probably and like she fucking just got sloppy with it and caught a toe side edge and just decided to catch.
Damn, that's a bad mistake, dude.
Yeah. And then once the fucking ski patrol lady told her wrist was actually broken, like, and 40 minutes later when we finally got down, she was fine. Like, she was like, is my wrist broken the whole time? Like, even right when it happened, like, and I was like, oh, it doesn't look good, but it looks okay, probably not broken. But once the lady actually told her it was broken, like, she, like, burst out into tears.
Aww.
I know, it felt really bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
And she had to get, like a metal rod put into her wrist. It was, like, pretty bad.
Damn.
I know, yeah.
That's fucking...
Yeah.
So now she that $1,000 lady. Let's go.
She probably wants to go again this winter. I'm like,
You know
that
that
traumatized me. I'm like, I don't want to give it
I know, right?
to anyone. Like,
Yo,
you gotta prove yourself before you get this pass.
it's cool as Halloween. You know what my favorite part about Halloween is?
Yeah.
I'm always reminded about this one time I fucked this chick in the ass.
Damn.
And I always wanted
okay.
to, and then I finally did on Halloween.
Nice. Did you bang her again afterwards? Like,
Yeah,
no.
on November 1st, yeah. But,
Oh, nice.
but, yeah, it was,
I banged this.
But Halloween was the first night.
yeah.
That was like the iconic like remembrance.
That's the first time I ever fucked a chick in the ass, dude.
Damn.
That's why I was like, Halloween is kind of like a thing.
It is. I mean,
I've only tried to do that once, and it was
You
not a
made-
great experience for either of us.
you made her wean hollow, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my
This smelled like
god.
butthole.
A little ball.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was just new.
I didn't have a good first experience. I mean, it was like not the first one. It was like first experience was also not good. But
You ever get a poopy dick?
well, the first one was like this girl and I wanted to. She wanted me to fuck her in the ass, but she wanted to get like drunk first, so we were drinking and stuff. And then we already banged, obviously,
Yeah.
a couple times. And like
course.
so, it was like the third time maybe. We just got done banging, maybe it was the second or third time, and then it was like 10 minutes or something later, and she's like, "Oh, fucking minutes, like blah blah." So I had like the half chub, and it would have been good for the puss, but it was like not.
Dude,
hard
the
enough.
asshole said no.
The asshole said no, and it was like, oh, and then it was like, okay, I give up. She's like, nah, get it, like whatever, and then.
Lady, you cannot put a soft dick into anything.
And then the second time was a different girl, but what happened? I don't know. It was just some kid stuff. But I think I had like using a dildo on her, I swear. Like I probably gonna have dildo in her ass, and then I was gonna take dildo out, and then fucking fuck her in her ass, and then like I took dildo out, had some poop on it. And it fell on her. I was like, because it was like my second time, so I didn't know it. I didn't know what to do. I should have just like put it on the ground or had a towel and throw it on the towel. Like I don't know, but I was like, what do I do with this? And I had it above her. She was on her back, and the poop like slid off and fell on her stomach. And I was just like, I can't. Like I was like, I think we should take showers now. I was like slightly traumatized. Yeah, that was like the other.
I gotta say, this is 100% true, dude.
Terrible.
Whoever is a part of this is gonna watch this, man, you motherfucker.
So
So,
I'll watch it.
I fucking used to have this girl. We had these butt plugs.
Oh my.
We had 3 of them, right? You start little and you go up.
They come in sizes.
So she became acclimated to the small one. So we were like, no, fuck this thing. We don't really need it. We used it a little bit. But then went to the middle one, right? Using it. Everything's going well. Bam, 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 bam. And I'm looking down at this little jewel looking back at me. Shimmering, dude. It's shimmering.
Oh my.
And I swear to God, dude, with my own eyes, I saw that fucking thing close up with that thing inside. And it went in. I was like,
How?
I was like, hey.
How does it do that?
It did it.
It didn't?
It did it.
I don't know, there's been a couple times where I've been like at a festival and been fucked up and I'm like, I really need to poop right now. I feel like I get like the poop halfway out and then I stop pushing it just like and I'm just like, yo!
But like, like, the fucking butt plug has like the little...
Yeah, it went over that. It was the medium
Really?
one.
Yeah,
It was a
cool.
medium
She was
one,
tight too. So anyway,
She sucked it into her anus.
sucked it into her anus,
Black
and
hole
then
devoured
I
it.
told her, I was like, hey, this happened. This is happening right now. You need to take care of that. She's like, shut the fuck up. No, no way. It doesn't happen. I was like, I saw this. Saw this with my eyes.
Oh my god.
She checked. She's like, nah, I don't feel nothing.
It was deep in there.
It was deep in there.
Surgically.
Gets back down, grab the big one.
Oh, you double stuffed
Yeah, I
it?
double stuffed it.
No!
Swear to God, bam, bam, finish it out, dude. We're all said and done, pulled the big one out, set it aside. She's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, my stomach feels weird. And I knew why.
I know
I
why.
guess it's her fault. If
Yeah.
she told you to throw the other one in, you
Yeah.
know, like.
She goes to the bathroom, and I tiptoe behind after the door closes. Because I got here.
Yeah.
It's a ceramic toilet, and I
Oh,
hear,
no. Oh no.
that fucking thing fell right out her asshole onto that ceramic plate. It was
Sad.
so fucking funny. I laughed out loud. I laughed out loud. And she laughed too. She was like kind of embarrassed, but I was like, yo, it's
That's
funny. I
funny.
still find it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't get
No,
more
that's
embarrassed
amazing.
after what you just did to her anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, it was
Y'all know what you were doing.
she knew.
That's.
Damn, that's crazy. though.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't have
Holloween.
any. Wow.
Yeah.
Hollow. She was pretty hollow, huh?
She was kind of hollow.
Slap that
Yeah,
thing in
yeah.
there quick.
Shit. Dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is what it
chilling.
is.
I'm ready for
Me too.
Halloween though. I want some candy. What about
Yeah.
you guys?
I wanted my candy binge.
What's your favorite candy? I'm a chocolate guy. I do love some fruity stuff every now and then though.
Paydays.
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 Paydays. Paydays.
Fuck up a payday or $100 grand.
Those are good. Paydays, 100 grand.
Yeah.
But like, an occasional Milky Way is good. Sometimes. I like
Turtles.
Butterfingers are good. Snickers are also good.
Caramel turtles.
Right
with
now.
pecans.
Oh yeah, those, what are those?
Right
Russian
now, my
strawberry
thing's been
caramel
the
turtles?
Hershey's cookies and cream.
What is that?
Oh, the white
yeah.
Oh
ones.
yeah. Oh wait,
All
those
little
used to be my
cookies.
favorite when I was younger.
They're actually.
Oh, have you ever had the, oh sorry, go
No,
on.
no, no, you
The
go.
zero bars?
Yeah, those are dang. You
Yeah.
got freeze those.
Yeah, oh, I've never done that.
Oh.
What is it? Charleston cheese?
It's, zero bar, West Side.
I've never heard
Like,
of this.
so it's,
Shit, my dog.
I don't even know.
It's like a silver packaging.
Yeah. This is
I feel like they
zero
only
on
have it.
zero.
They don't have it everywhere.
Like Walmart definitely has it.
Or like gas stations have the.
But
every once
like
in a
at
while.
the cash out where they have all the groceries,
I'll look for it. I'll try it.
But it's like white chocolate on the outside, and then it's what would
I
it be?
forget what.
Well, the
It's-
inside is it's just like a.
I feel like it's like a mix
it's like a
between like a
nougat.
Twix and like a Milky Way sort, or
It's
like
like
a Milky Way
it's
Three
like-
Musketeers sort of deal.
Yeah. What's the difference between Milky Way and Three Musketeers?
Milky Way has like the caramel, I would
Three
say,
Musketeers has the
just the nougat,
nougat, right?
and maybe like
Yeah.
a little nut.
Yeah, I
so it's
would
like
say
a, it's
it's-
like a mix of the three. I don't know if it
Yeah,
has
but
nuts
with
in
white,
it.
I don't think it has nuts.
I don't think it has nuts
doesn't.
in it.
And it's
because
white
I'm not crazy
chocolate.
about nuts.
I like
And it's
that.
like a big bar. It's like
Yeah, it's a fat boy.
it's a fat. Yeah, it's a fucking.
Reese's, dude. Fuck
It gives
Reese's.
you a sugar high for real if you.
I want to get some sugar high, dude.
Yeah, I've been on sugar high for a while. You know, it's sugar.
Like Sour Patch Kids, Sour Punch Straws.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this
like the
one lady-
rainbow unicorn
Ooh.
straws.
I had this one lady at work who was bringing me the Nerds gummy clusters
Oh,
like,
they're so
every
good.
day for like a year and a half, and now most time I eat gummies, my teeth hurt immediately.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the
Brush
best,
your
the
teeth
best though.
after that.
Oh, they're so fucking good.
I've had
So
butter
fucking
Butterfingers
good.
are also very bad for your teeth, I think. They get stuck in your
Yeah,
teeth.
but that shit's so dang.
They're so good.
You do like half chews when you're eating Butterfinger. So it doesn't get
Yeah.
stuck in your teeth.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating really weird. I was eating like appetizers for like a week, and then this week I'm eating just steak. I have such a weird diet.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, dude, me and my girl's diet fluctuates every fucking week. I mean, I feel like she has some staples that like me and her like to like eat, but then like we forget about them.
Like what?
Dude, English muffin pizzas.
Oh.
She made barbecue chicken ones the other day. They were like
What?
spicy barbecue, and like she took like chicken from like a rotisserie chicken. Oh God!
That does
Fuck.
sound dank,
She also
actually.
made some chili the other night. That shit was
Yeah, that's
delicious.
right.
For like my lunches at work.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes. Yeah, if you don't, having girls around, they're usually like they have good ideas to cook. They're like push you to like cook.
This one's
No,
been
unless
good,
they're
bro.
little.
This one's real good. She's got great ideas, and she's also a really good cook. She was raised so fucking well. Shout out to my girl Cassidy. Marry you one day.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. I got a girlfriend now, and that's some chick. She had
that
green
girl
hair.
that was at the thing the other day.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was
You
fucking
guys
sick.
are dating that.
Yeah, dude, she had the shoes that were like that fucking tall. She was
She
like
did
taller
have-
than me. It was
I
awesome.
like the big goth.
I
I was like,
shoes.
pick me up.
Carry me around.
Yeah, please.
Like you got this. She
You
can't
got
sprain her
this.
ankle. Those things were like tied up to like half her shin up around, I think.
Really, it's gotta be.
Yeah, they're like the little like the big black boots, right? Is that what you're wearing?
Little
Yeah.
high heel.
All that. And then fucking
You ever try walking in high heels, boys?
No.
I mean, when I was a little kid, yeah.
So there was
Might have
like,
tried it once.
there was a few years ago,
feel
like,
like
I've tried it like
One
sober, and I was like, damn, this is hard. But like, there was one night I was out with my ex,
She made
and
it
well, like she was bitching about her feet hurting, and I was like, let's switch shoes, and she had some heels on, and I was drunk as fuck, and I was rocking these things, dog.
You were doing it?
Oh yeah, I think it was like I just had really good balances from like riding boards, so I'm like, you know, like
I
if you
feel
stay
good,
if you stay in motion, it's fucking fantastic. It's like stopping because you're like you feel like you're on a hill, so you want to kind of keep walking. So like yeah, like you were
Walking
like
down
and
the
like
hill.
also having like a few beers, you're just like let's go.
I forget the reason why high heels were invented. I know there's like
Probably for the booty.
a guy invented it. I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's
dude.
definitely gotta be for that.
No, yeah, dude, no girl would have been something so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I forget what the reason
Keep them on their fucking toes.
was.
Keep down, 10 toes down, boys.
It
Uh-oh.
should be turned into a Joe Rogan podcast. Talk about random facts. If we knew more about random facts.
We'll have somebody to fact check us real
Sure,
time.
sure. We don't
I
need
know,
someone
I
yet.
would fucking love to have a person to help me with any of this.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the one thing about doing it live. It's like we have like our sixth man, like who just always tunes into every podcast. So it's like we ever have like like oh we're not too sure. I'm like yo, can you check that? And you're like you message back in the chat like yo this is that answer. We're like
Yes.
facts.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's very great for me. Shout out to you, six
Like,
man,
It was
Dylan
like a
McKenzie.
guy with like a whiteboard or something.
No, he's just some dude on his computer
Oh,
at
okay.
home, just
Oh,
watching
okay.
our podcast.
Oh,
But
nice.
He's just a big fan. I've been there
Gotcha.
since day one.
Nice.
Well, not just a fan anymore. We've definitely brought him on to the team, to help us out and whatnot.
That's sick.
You met him at one of our podcasts. He was there.
Who was it?
Dylan McKenzie. He has like a beard. He's a blonde character.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure if I saw his face.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pull up my phone
That's
right now.
okay.
That's not a podcast thing.
No,
Yeah,
viewers
honestly,
can't see.
I'm starving. All I'm doing is thinking about chicken wings and pizza right now.
No, I feel, I'm also thinking about pizza, yeah, no, like, so I literally got out of work at 6 a.m. this morning, I did stop and get McDonald's breakfast, but like, since then,
Which one though?
the one I picked is 18.
That's a good
breakfast.
So I was contemplating between the McGriddle, sausage McGriddle, or the sausage, on like the muffin, and I ended up going with the muffin with 2 hash browns.
Nice.
And I got my coffee from Stewart's, so.
Got it. Shout out
Very
Stewart's every
delicious.
Shout out
Oh,
Stewies.
guys,
Shout out.
Stewies, please
Stew
sell
Brew,
your
Stew
iced
Brew.
coffee in the freaking bottles to
Yeah,
us.
they won't though.
I know they won't.
They want
you to
They're too
make it.
afraid.
They should just put it
No,
on the
well
box.
they have some Stewart's locations have like make your own iced coffee and they have it in like the fucking like, little fucking dispense like an iced tea and then you fucking make it all
Yeah,
yourself
like
next
to
to
go-
like the
let's
fountain
go.
sodas. But it's like, I don't want to ask my local Stewart's every time I want iced coffee to like stop what they're
That
doing and make me an iced
Don't they
coffee.
have iced coffee sometimes or no?
Not at some locations, you can get it in a bottle, but it's not the fucking
I
same.
know.
Yeah, let's be real though, like, shout out to those Stewart's girls, cause
Oh,
that shit's
hell yeah.
hard. You know,
Hell
they
yeah.
gotta say hi to everybody, and they gotta make all
Bro,
that
it's
bullshit.
a lot. It's a lot.
Stewards,
They're always
you
hiring,
gotta-
and I'm always like, dude, that's
You gotta
stronger selling
restock,
than
you
me.
gotta make milkshakes, you gotta
Yeah.
bring people out.
Dude,
I've had
Make
pizzas,
sandwiches.
I've definitely had
soup.
like times in my life where I've
Yeah,
gotten mad
sandwiches.
milkshakes, and I've had some certain stewards
If you're-
employees literally like hate my
if
like,
you're, like-
see me walk in the door and walk into the back at a certain point like
Yeah.
fuck this
That
guy.
sucks.
Dude, if you're like a steward's like regular, you like learn, unless you're just like not a respectful person at all, but like you learn to be like, say you want to sub that day or something, but I can't ever buy like the pre-made ones. I always have to ask him to make it for me, but I won't do it if it's
Right.
busy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, fuck it, like I'll just go somewhere else or whatever. But like, you know, cause you know,
Yeah, have that
they're already so
respect,
busy.
yeah.
So it's just like, damn, and it's like,
Like I don't want to add to this.
It's
Yeah.
worth getting it fresh.
I
for
was
sure.
like 20 employees.
Yeah, I gotta get food. I think we're cutting this out. I'm fucking
Heard.
starved.
It was fun.
No,
Well,
this
Halloween
was
costume.
yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Yeah,
Halloween,
happy
folks.
Halloween.
I am the devil.
Peace, peace, peace.
I am the devil.
More of a hindrance, police are saying.
It's coming.